Hello and a warm welcome to the Tamil Nadu Brief. I'm Sam Daniel. The headlines first. Mobilizing labour force for the construction industry turning difficult because of government welfare initiatives like Manrega, says L&T Chief S Subhramanyan. Prashant Kishore to help active Vijay's TVK with poll strategy ahead of the 2026 Assembly elections. Is alliance with the AIADMK on the cards? And a road in Chennai named after celebrated late singer S P Balasubrahmanyam. In what could trigger yet another debate, L&T Chief S Subhramanyan has said it's getting difficult to get workers for the construction industry, as increasingly he claims workers are reluctant to travel out of their hometown for work. He tacitly blames it on many government welfare schemes, including the Mahatma Gandhi NREGA, the direct fund transfer, the Jan Dhan bank accounts, among others. Just recently, his comments on the 90-hour work schedule every week had triggered criticism. And his comments now raised a crucial question: is it time to revise the wages paid for workers in the construction industry to make it attractive in sync with inflation? This is what S. Subhramanyan had said, speaking at the Mystic South Global Linkage Summit in Chennai.
We need people, and people are not willing to come for various reasons which are all well known to you: the Jan Dhan bank accounts, the direct benefit transfers. Maybe the economy is doing well, so you get jobs at that place where you are, the Garib Kalyan Yojana, the MREGA scheme, so on and so forth. And therefore, people are not wanting to come all the way from, say, Muzaffarabad all the way to Bombay to work, because why do you want to struggle? And second, most important thing, Middle East is booming. Middle East is booming. Our backlog there is upwards of 22 billion, and another 3 months it can be 30 billion. And that's a lot of work. And this is in many parts of Saudi Arabia, in Oman, in Qatar, in Kuwait, in places like that. And though the life for the laborer is difficult in terms of freedom of movement and maybe going to a theatre, etc., but they tend to save more. The salary levels there are 3 to 4 times, 3.5 times more than what we pay in India. And there's no avenue to spend, therefore you tend to save more, and so why not do that than working in India? Though, in my opinion, we do give very good labor colonies and stuff like that. It's far away from what it is. And therefore, so rest of the world there's migration. In India, you find there's non-migration. People are not wanting to come to work for whatever reasons of comfort and so on and so forth. So if the nation has to grow up, and if infrastructure has to be built, and roads and power plant are the key to what is called as a developing nation, and that is getting difficult to do because the laborers are not being available. And therefore, how does an organization like us scale up? How do we take more and more with this kind of situation is always a problem, because it's not getting easy. You have a peculiar problem in India. We have, as I told you about, at any given point of time, 400,000 laborers employed with us. The attrition on this labor is roughly about 3 to 4 times a year. That means for employing 400,000 laborers, we employ about 1.6 million laborers.
Active Vijay's TVK and his team has been holding consultations with poll strategist Prashant Kishore since yesterday. Sources indicate he has been engaged as an advisor to help improve the party's prospects in the 2026 Assembly elections in Tamil Nadu. Although for quite some time, Vijay has been talking about leading his own alliance in Tamil Nadu, he has been not so strongly critical of the key opposition AIADMK, triggering speculation that perhaps he is leaving doors open for possible alliance with the AIADMK. Election strategist Prashant Kishore is holding a series of meetings with TVK Chief Active Vijay and some of his key party functionaries since yesterday. We understand he has been given the role of an advisor to help the party evolve a strategy to help them fight the upcoming 2026 Assembly elections and more importantly, possibly to stitch a formidable alliance in Tamil Nadu. One buzz is around a possible alliance with the key opposition AIADMK, which is desperately looking for major allies following a series of poll defeats since 2019 after the death of Jayalalitha. So far, there's no formal word yet from Vijay or AIADMK or from Prashant Kishore's side. Whether Vijay would be okay to play the role of a secondary partner in that kind of an alliance, we don't know. But at the moment, there is so much of hope among many supporters of AIADMK and TVK party that with AIADMK's strong vote base and Vijay's popularity, he has a cult following, this could be a winning alliance in that sense. The larger political picture in Tamil Nadu is that the ruling DMK has a formidable alliance in the state. It's quite confident after winning 3 successive elections from 2019, the 2021 assembly elections and the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. And in that sense, it's on a stronger wicket. But nobody knows the kind of impact Vijay would make in 2026, that's next year. The AIADMK is weakened now after the exit of leaders like OPS Sasikala and TTB Dinakaran. The party has also been facing a series of 3 consecutive poll defeats, and the BJP on the other hand has a very negligible presence in the state and it has no major allies at all, particularly after the AIADMK had snapped ties with the Saffron party. So it's in this context, it's in this scenario, Prashant Kishore would have to play around to help active Vijay's TVK turn stronger, help evolve a winning strategy in that sense. But it's still more than a year around and so much could happen. And this is what the AIADMK has to say now.
TVK as a political startup is free to explore their opportunities and avenues. Likewise, Prashant Kishore is a businessman turned politician and he is free to explore his business opportunities. And what is going to be for the people of Tamil Nadu and to the political climate and scenario of Tamil Nadu, only time will say. It's too early to comment on this. Both are free to explore the opportunities, what they feel is fit and right. Time only will say whether this opportunity proved right, it gave success. Only time will say. It's too early to comment on it because alliance talks are still yet to start with many smaller parties who are aspiring to join with AIADMK. It's a long way to go. It's a long road ahead. So let's not jump into conclusions now.
And finally, in a tribute to celebrated late singer S P Balasubrahmanyam, the road near his home at Nungambakam in Chennai has been named after him. Deputy Chief Minister Udayanidhi Stalin unveiled the new signpost, calling it S P Balasubrahmanyam Road. It was earlier called the Kamthar Nagar Road. It was an emotional moment for SPB's family, including his wife, daughter and son who were present there. SPB has sung more than 40,000 numbers over the last several decades. Well, that's a wrap on this edition of the Tamil Nadu Brief. Hope you liked it. See you tomorrow, same time. Goodbye.